I am a little bit nervous, but I think we just leave sooner rather than later. Her absolute worst nightmare. I would like to issue a formal apology to all of you. They didn't give us any warning. They didn't tell us they were gonna do it. Good morning, you guys. It is Vlogmas day 5. I was just checking my weather app to see what the temperature would be in Prescott, Arizona today, because that is where we are heading. And if you're new to my channel, if you've never seen my videos before, I'm Kacie. I live in my self-converted camper van full-time on the road with my cat Olive, and we are doing a series on our channel this month called 12 Days of Vlogmas, where I vlog 12 days in the month of December leading up to Christmas and make 12 fun festive videos for you guys. Prescott is apparently nicknamed Arizona's Christmas City, which I don't know if that's self-proclaimed. I don't know if the rest of Arizona agrees with that, but they do have a lot of fun holiday events this month, and we are attending a couple of them today. There is a Christmas parade happening at 1 p.m. I haven't been to a parade since I was like 10, so I'm looking forward to that. And then there's a courthouse lighting ceremony tonight with fireworks. I think there's another event that's called like a Frontier Christmas. It's in one of their museums. I don't know if it's in the same place, but it's like a time period experience. So if we're close to that and we can go to that, we will. But it is an hour away, which an hour-long drive is not bad at all, but we're gaining 4,000 feet in elevation on that drive, and it has been quite a while since I put my van, Maggie, through that kind of a climb. So I am a little bit nervous, but I think we just leave sooner rather than later and try to get there with plenty of time so we can just take it slow. Excuse me, Olive. You're in my spot. I'm gonna need you to move.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Okay, I just made it to Prescott. The drive went totally fine. I am just trying to pack up my stuff right now because I'm running late. Are we surprised? Probably not. But parking was really, really bad here. And I found a spot in this park. I think it's like a baseball park. And people are parked in front of me and behind me, so I feel like it's gonna be just fine. But I'm leaving my security cameras on for Olive, just in case. Can you guys see her? She's right here. she's gonna get a couple treats before I leave, huh? So, just getting all my camera gear together, and I hope the parade hasn't started because it's already past 1 p.m. Okay, you be good. You be a good girl. Uh-oh. I'll be back later. I'll be back later. And if any of you are wondering why I'm not bringing Olive to the parade with me, because I'm sure I probably could in her cat backpack, I promise you guys, the noise of a parade would be her absolute worst nightmare. So this is for the best.
2, 3. Remember when you told me that I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. I remember when you told me I should settle down, but these restless feet won't keep me grounded. The open road's the only place I found where I feel alive, and the stars will guide me. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. A free-born mind. A free-born mind. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll be that goes in every place I find. I break the molds with rebels mind. I'm a hurricane, a free-born mind.
Well, I came back to the van. I picked up a piece of pizza in town for my lunch, and I decided to just walk back here and use it as an opportunity to check on Olive and eat with her. The parade was very cool. There were so many cars that were a part of it. I don't even think I'm going to be able to show you guys half of the cars that they had, just because I won't have the time to dedicate to it in this video. But it was very nice, very elaborate, very festive. And I walked around the town square a little bit. It is packed. There are so many people, but everyone seems very nice, and it's a very cute little town. So if I have time before the courthouse lighting ceremony, I might check out a couple shops and just, you know, look around and see what else they have to offer. There's also an ice cream place that I really think I want to get some ice cream from, maybe during the ceremony or after, but I will check back in with you guys once I'm back in town.
Merry Christmas, everybody! So lovely to see your faces down here. This is always such a special time of year because we can all gather together, celebrate the holiday season, be with each other, lift our voices, hug each other. It is a wonderful time of year. Thank you for being here.
All right, this is one of our songs.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
Okay. All right, we are back in the van. I have a couple things to address. Firstly, I have been mispronouncing the name of this city. How about I've been calling it Prescott. It is not Prescott, it is Prescott. And so I would like to issue a formal apology to any Prescottonians who may be watching this video. Sorry about that. Secondly, I would like to issue a formal apology to all of you for not capturing the actual moment when they turned on all of the lights. They didn't give us any warning. They didn't tell us they were gonna do it. They were kind of just telling a Christmas story and kids were singing and there was no countdown. there was nothing, so I wasn't filming. I was not prepared. And so I missed the actual aha moment, but it was magical, and unfortunately, I think you guys are just gonna have to take my word on that one. I am driving now to a Walmart that is a couple miles away. I don't know if we're gonna be able to stay there. I think I just need to assess the situation once we get there. There's a Cracker Barrel nearby as a backup, but Olive and I are just gonna get settled for the night, get warm. I might actually turn on the diesel heater tonight because it is cold, you guys. Well, it's cold for a couple of Floridians. In case you guys have been enjoying seeing the Polaroids that I've been taking for my Polaroid advent calendar in these vlogs, I will show you guys the Polaroids I tried to take today, but none of them turned out. So I tried to take 2 with my ice cream, and you can't even tell what that is. And then this one was of the courthouse lit up. I should have taken one at the parade in the daylight, but I just thought the lights would be cooler, and they did not turn out at all. So these are still nice to have for the memories, but I think they are definitely a fail from an aesthetic perspective. Olive is opting out of her advent calendar and treats tonight. The second we parked here and I put up the window covers, she came right back, went into her igloo, and she is sleeping already. She is absolutely out. So I don't think it's worth waking her up for. But I just made my advent calendar tea for tonight. It is a pumpkin spice tea, and pumpkin spice is very hit or miss for me. This is very, very mild. I can barely even tell what it is, and I do like it. So I will answer a couple questions for the night. Just to reiterate, thank you guys so much for continuing to leave me very, very sweet and encouraging comments and questions on my videos, even though I'm not actively replying to them right now with this vlogging schedule. I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. So thank you if you are somebody who leaves me likes or comments on these videos. One of you actually asked where Olive sleeps in the van, and so there's your answer. It's actually her carrier, and I just have a blanket over it and inside of it, so, but I call it her igloo because it kind of looks like one. Another Olive related question: does Olive meow very often? I've never heard her meowing in the videos. No, she really doesn't. She is very quiet. The only times she meows is if I'm like making food for her and she knows I'm making food. Sometimes she'll kind of meow at my feet, or if she wakes up and we're driving and it's been a long drive, she'll sometimes let out a couple meows, but that's about it. She is a very, very quiet girl. What is the state that you still want to explore that you haven't yet? I don't have a particular state that I like dream of going to that I haven't been to yet, but I haven't been to like the whole northeastern region of the US since I've been doing van life. So that is definitely like all of those states are on my bucket list. I just don't think, at least from what I've heard, I don't think it's as van friendly. So it might be kind of interesting like navigating that, but I would love to make it up to the northeast region. The last question, another travel related one. This is actually from one of my patrons asking if I'm going to continue to do national park trips, because a lot of my early vlogs were taking you guys to see national parks with me. Absolutely. I never really intended to stop doing trips to national parks. I think what happened is that it hit the busy season. Like the summer is really it gets really crowded, and so it kind of discourages me from wanting to go. And a lot of them are hot. It's just, there's a lot of reasons why I don't like going in the summer, and I just didn't make it to any in the fall. But Arizona is so close to California. I haven't been to any of the national parks in California, and those are all definitely on my to-do list. So that might be a fun little agenda for the springtime. That is all I have for this video though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas as much as I'm enjoying going to do all of these festive things. I will be seeing you guys very soon with Vlogmas Day 6. So I'll see you then. Bye. And it has been quite a while since why can't I get this earring in? Hold on. Okay, we just made it to Prescott. Oh God. A Christmas parade at 1 p.m. and then a courthouse lighting. Ooh, you're lopsided. It has been quite a while since I put my van. Is this not showing me? Go. Yes, go. Directions. Is this a dead end? No. Is it? Where am I going?